What is up, guys? This is the Kings of Rice, and this is Masterpiece Gaming Theater, Valkyria Chronicles. So, it's been a while, and I recently finished Dark Souls. So, with that said, let's see what I did last time. I escaped from Brule. Now it's time for the Vasel Urban Warfare.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border. Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Brule's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
Almost like the Blitzkrieg from the Germans.
Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription. Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now. Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Welkin, can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back, it's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Nerd.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle?
More like nature nerd.
Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Then again, he's playing it off like a child anyway, so it's not like it matters.
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we We should probably go see the captain now.
Normally, isn't it bad luck during war to make promises such as those? Well, what's it called? So, I really like, the reason why I even stopped playing this game for a while is because, I'm the kind of person who gets very discouraged from playing something when something happens. So I happened to be recording, and then I lost. I was basically all the way through the mission. I could have just redone it, but the game errors, and then it just goes. So I didn't want to play it, and then I just happened to find my way to Dark Souls. So since I finished that, I posted the last video. I thought I'd get back into this, on top of the fact that I'm sure everyone knows at this point, but the new Valkyria game is being released called Valkyria. Something about something about Azure Blue Revolution or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I thought I'd get this done and hopefully play the second game, because I do have the second game, and hopefully I can get that one working and up and ready to record when I'm done with this one. So let's continue.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am. Galleon Militia Enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am.
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin? Fooled you?
I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science, and I was in archaeology.
Isn't that the same thing? Science and archaeology? It's science.
No archaeology or science.
But I could be wrong.
The two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randgrease. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm trying so hard not to cough. I've been sick, like, well, I'm not like, I've been over I guess you can say the cold, but the cough hasn't gone away yet, and I'm trying so hard not to cough. Wrong place. Alright, there was no stopping that one. It's time to choose the members that will fight in combat within Squad 7.
It's good. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works.
She says short, there's only 4 of us in here.
This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the... First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely.
I have to say, it is kind of hard to just... It's kind of hard to fight the want to just skip all the dialogue, but... because I have beaten this game a few times. A long time ago.
That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out.
Well, I mean, I could disagree with that, but that's later on.
Next up, the shock trooper.
So the cheaters.
The ones to break through enemy lines and clean up.
Cheaters.
They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets.
You'll see. If you watch this as I get along, you'll see it. Cheaters.
While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators.
I mean, but they can still be pretty good in combat as long as you place them correctly.
Lastly, we have the snipers. They can
Okay, we know what snipers do.
go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
Okie dokie, let's start with snipers. He doesn't like Darkson, so I'm just gonna,
Hello, I'm Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Alright, now we will go with... Let's go with the ones that I know I picked up during my other playthroughs. So I got
Corin.
Aika,
Hey there.
because she's in the anime. I got Susie. Sure, her abilities aren't really that good. And I think I'm gonna go with Ramona. Okay, then we'll pick up some shock troopers. The ones I know I picked up Edie. Edie Nelson. Jane Turner. She's a beast. And then I think I picked up Wendy also. For sure. Okay, I need 9 more, but let's move on to the Lancers. I picked up Elise Moore.
Hi, my name's Elise.
Jan.
Hey, soldier!
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now let's just get Nils.
I'm Niels.
Or Neil, sorry. I didn't mean to pronounce her name wrong. Okay, so let's get Homer. I'm Homer Perrin or something, Perron or something like that. Nadine.
Hello, sir.
I need 4 more. Let's complement that with maybe 2 more of these guys. Let's go for Alex. And then Nisha.
Hello.
And I'll pick up Hermes.
I'm Hermes.
And then Noise.
I'm Nochi Wordsworth.
Nochi, that's Noise. What the fuck?
Well,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, squad leader's a lot of responsibility.
Valdio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
This one's gonna be kind of a, I don't want to say a long one, but
Welcome to your worst nightmare.
yeah, he's a drill sergeant. Yeah, just, so, let me just skip through this because this can get kind of long. Alright, so really quickly while I'm doing this, excuse me, you level these up, and then when you hit a certain level, they can gain abilities. That's pretty much the gist of it. Okay, let's do 1.
Good work. Looks like that's
Alright, since these are gonna, this could be pretty much my bread and butter, I'm just gonna give the rest to this one, and I'm gonna save up some points. Actually, you know what? I think maybe the engineers could work for 1, maybe. Let's just give the engineers 1. No, you know what? I can give the lancers 1 too, considering. Let's just do that too. Yep, indeed. Potentials. Yeah, I know. I didn't really fight that urge to skip, but this stuff is, you know, excuse me. This stuff is kind of like, you know, it can be explained a lot simpler. So.
welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for?
Yeah, you know, pleasantries and all that. One guy's very, very energetic, and the other guy's like, I'm sorry, he's energetic. So, this is the, let's just put it simply, this is the place where you can upgrade your tanks, your firearms, and your armor. Actually, let's go to the tank really quick. I don't have anything yet. Develop weapons. Oops, not treads. Because this motherfucker needs, excuse me, this motherfucking tank needs all the accuracy it can get. If you watch my previous video, you can tell why. Get that in a minute. Get that later. Let's start by giving us that accuracy boost. Here you go, bro. All done. Snipers are the same way. They need all that accuracy they can get right now. Here you go, bro. All done.
Here you go. Well, sir, we're come again a little later. Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
Yeah. Isn't that lovely? Alright, now that we're done here, we can actually progress. Okay, I'm back. This is the Kings of Rice, and this is Masterpiece Gaming Theater, Valkyria Chronicles once again. So, I'm doing the intro again because, I had to... Why did I do the intro? I did it again. Because there was this weird-ass error that was going on and then I really had to get through it because I erred 2 more times before I got to this point, so, hopefully, nothing will happen again. I had to read from the Steam forum, because that's what I'm playing it on. I'm playing on Steam, so, it was stupid little, like, thing where I had to do anything out of order, but, I'll explain it later if, you know, if it really needed to be explained, so, with that said, let's continue.
Welks! There you are. I've been looking for you.
Hey, Ace.
How'd your enlistment go? No problems?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on. I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together. I think so too.
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite-powered these days. That stuff is everywhere. Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
That happens every day.
Oh, that's right.
At least with us in oil.
I had something to give you, Welks.
Human beings.
What's this?
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this, Ace.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time. All right, we'll get going for now then. See you later.
Let's see, I got 2 more thingies and then we can do the fucking mission finally. Go! Let's do it! Yes.
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission. The Great Vasel Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
The Great Vasel Bridge? It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vasel, just outside the capital.
That bridge is a part of the central transit artery, leading into Randgries. Our mission is to take it back. The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own.
Oh, here comes the dickhead.
How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's not like they'll be much help.
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Hey!
Regardless, Vasel remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, good. See that you do.
Yeah, stop shooting yourself in the foot, you dickhead.
Who was that? General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
More like I said, General Dickhead.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right? That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
Excuse me.
That doesn't make any sense. Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission.
Fucking rich people, I swear.
We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp and be ready to help take back the bridge. I'm counting on all of you out there. Now move out.
Yeah, skirmishes is just like, you know, it's just something a little bit extra you can do if you're short on money and you really need the upgrades and stuff like that. Upgrades for XP and stuff.
Here are details.
All right, finally, let's do this thing. Indeed. Let's see. Who is here already? So we got Largo here, so we are going to grab... Excuse me. He's gonna be here, and then... Let's see. I'll just put E up here, and then I guess for... Let's put a scout, and then another... Nova Homer here. One Lancer should be able to hold it off. So we got...
We're prepared to commence the operation.
Let's do it. Let's do it to it, this thing.
Split into 2 teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out. All right. I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tank.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? Couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's the spirit, Largo. Now, let's move out!
Listen closely.
So basically, you want to take if you run across any enemy little camps, you for the sake of safety, you should take them. Yeah, I know. Terrain actions.
Ain't no stopping me. Go down. Please clear a path.
Looks like there's something...
Entering combat.
And run the tank over all the defensive placements so we can just clear the pathway. Now you're standing. So there is somebody here. Let's see. There he is.
Moving out. Enemy unit spotted. Pay attention to the enemy.
And I'm playing this very weirdly, I know. Playing this very strangely by eye. Oh, I got no more mortar. Come on. Oh.
Leave it to me. Take this.
I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna be in confidence that these guys here will be safe for at least a turn. Oh, you suck. That's why you're dead. How unfortunate. Again, that's why you suck. I'm glad I put a shock trooper there. You made a mistake, a big one. That's one less turn for you. Mm-hmm. What do you think you're doing?
Here I come.
You did that standing up. You should have ducked first. Yep, I can give orders on the field to power everyone up.
Right away. It's our own secret garden.
Oh yeah, she fancies women. What the heck? Oh, I might hit Dallas in my tank. I should have moved the tank first. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure she'll be fine. Let's go straight ahead.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Hostile sighted. Enemy sighted. Be ready for their counter.
That's our tank. See why I got closer? Shit happened last time. That shouldn't have happened.
Combat. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Hostile sighted.
See, sometimes you just have to go for it, you know? Sometimes this shit really helps. Just go for it. See, then you have everyone's attention.
My turn, okay? Secure all elevated vantage points.
You're right. Shit's mine, dog. We are done. I mean, honestly, this can be done in one turn, but obviously, since this is a brand new game, it's not just not gonna happen. Well, it could, but like I said. Indeed.
We should just leave. If we go over there, then we...
Hey there! You guys aren't with Squad 7 by any chance, are ya?
Yes, that's us.
Bingo! I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me,
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Oopsie daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Ah, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther. You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. Funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods, what you do on your days
Hey,
off.
lady! This is a combat zone. Excuse me, but what are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya? Scoops are near danger, and I'm near scoops. That's right. The name's
Reporter.
out. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter. I smell a story, a good story, and you guys are it.
So, you're a reporter?
Very good, I'm a reporter, yes. I've been assigned to Squad 7 to conduct a series of interviews, thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
Reporters. I mean, you know, if you think about it, she's really not that bad. In with the racism. Here we go.
Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is?
Racism and, well, I don't remember if it's racism in here, but there's going to be some hate, that's for sure.
Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please. He's still a schoolboy.
No kidding. One little win and he's the new Grand Duke. I hate kids. Whatever, he'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
Chapter 4, Operation Cloudburst.
Well, no racism there, just a little bit of hate, but there will be some racism in this next one. But with that said, all these tabs are now open. You know, you can look at gloss through the book. All this stuff is now open. With that said, this is the Kings of Rice. This is Valkyria Chronicles. And next time we have Operation Cloudburst.